Hi everyone, it's me again, it's John, and then today is the 9 of our AI automation bootcamp. I am sincerely sorry it lingered this long, but I believe we've all gotten at least a good value for our time, and then tomorrow we're going to round up everything. So for today, what we're just going to be talking about is the truth behind AI automation. In fact, as a matter of fact, the truth behind automation as a whole and the the truth behind the business aspect of it and the financial aspect of it. So for that, I have prepared using Notebook LLM, using an AI tool. I have prepared a brief summary and explanation on how AI automation actually works as a business if you want to go into AI automation as a business and if you want to start your own AI automation agency. So let's just sit back, relax, and just take our time to go through this video. And then I believe with it, you understand everything you need to know about the truth behind AI automation as a business. Let's take it away. And then I will see you all tomorrow for the final day of the bootcamp, day 10.
All right, let's just jump right into it. If you've spent any time at all online lately, you've seen it, you've felt it. It's this pull, this new digital gold rush. They're calling it AI automation. And man, is it being sold as the fastest ticket to financial freedom. Sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. It's the promise that's literally everywhere, plastered all over our social media feeds. And the hook? It's simple, it's powerful, and let's be honest, it's incredibly tempting. The story they sell is just so clean, right? You just connect a few dots and some fancy looking tool, plug in an AI, and suddenly, boom, you're watching the money roll in while you sleep. It's this picture of a simple, almost magical formula for instant wealth. Okay, but let's just pause for a second. What if that super slick, effortless dream is just that, a dream? What if the real story is something completely different? Because, there's a pretty uncomfortable truth that the online gurus just conveniently leave out. So in this explainer, we're going to peel back all those layers of hype and figure out what is really going on here. And here's the most crucial point. AI automation isn't some magic money machine. It's not an ATM. It's a real business. And just like any real business, it's not about finding some secret hack. It's about solving real, tangible, and often kind of messy problems for actual clients. So, if it's a real business, why does that whole fantasy of easy money fall apart so fast? Well, it's because there's this massive gap between a cool tech demo and what a paying customer is actually buying. This right here really gets to the heart of it. The gurus, they're selling you a flashy workflow, but clients, they don't buy workflows, they buy outcomes. A hospital couldn't care less about your flowchart. What they care about is smoother patient scheduling. A law firm isn't buying a tool demo, they're buying faster document review. It's simple. Clients pay for results, not the process. So, what does the job actually look like? Well, it turns out it's a whole lot less about being some tech wizard and way more about things like sales, persistence, and building trust. You've got to sit down with decision makers, really dig in and understand their frustrations, negotiate contracts, and then make what feels like endless follow up calls. That is the unglamorous, nitty gritty work that actually leads to a signed check. So, does this all mean the whole thing is just a big scam? Not at all. And this is where we get to the central paradox of this entire space. It's kind of fascinating. Just let that sink in for a minute. The hype, the way it's being sold, the whole overnight success, the secret workflow, that stuff is false. But the underlying opportunity, the chance to build a legit, profitable business by actually reshaping industries with AI, that is incredibly real. And the demand is already here, and it is growing fast. We're talking about massive industries, healthcare, law firms, and just countless small businesses that are actively looking for ways to get more efficient. They have the problems, they just need someone with the right skills to come in and build the solution. So, what does it actually take to succeed? Well, it's a mix of three key ingredients. Yeah, of course, you need the technical skill to build the automation, but that's got to be paired with real business sense to find clients and sell them on the value. And honestly, none of it works without just relentless dedication, that grit to push through all the unglamorous parts we just talked about. All of this points to a totally different goal. It stops being about chasing this get-rich-quick persona, and it starts being about aspiring to something much more substantial, and frankly, a lot more rewarding. So forget the myth of the overnight millionaire. The reality, the true identity of someone who really makes it in this field, is the patient architect of change. It's someone who doesn't just copy-paste a workflow, but who thoughtfully designs and builds systems that create real, lasting value in the world. Which brings us to the final crucial question, the one you really have to ask yourself. Are you going to be a dreamer, chasing the fantasy sold by the hype, or are you ready to pick up the tools and become an architect of our new automated future? The choice really is yours.